if I just may add, 4 countries represented here are now members of NATO and the European Union, and it is extremely encouraging for the alliance that as a result of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, we ended up adding 2 countries with significant defense capabilities to the NATO alliance. But I will echo what my colleagues said. We need to take care of our own security priorities, and that is actually the best way to continue to strengthen the transatlantic relationship. Fair burden sharing should be at the center of every alliance, and as was pointed out, it is clear that we need to spend more on defense, but we also need to be smarter in terms of how we allocate these funds, which means better interoperability, common standards, more cooperation within the European defense industry, which, as we know, is currently quite fragmented. And I was quite happy that we have made progress in terms of thinking outside the box, not just in terms of how we will increase our own national contributions, how we spend more on defense, but also what can we do at the European level. Greece is a country that already spends more than 3% of its GDP on defense, and we have done so for many, many years. So we never actually benefited from the peace dividend after the collapse of the Berlin Wall, but now we're in a different security environment. We all need to step up. And the final position that I would have, especially sort of addressing our Nordic friends, is that this division between the North and the South, which I think Georgia also referred to, is essentially a legacy of the previous decade, when we saw Europe divided along lines which, frankly, no longer exist. Now it's the southern economies that are growing faster, that are demonstrating a lot of fiscal discipline. So when we ask about more fiscal space to spend on defense, we actually mean it. These are real investments which will strengthen our collective security.
Okay, thank you so much. Then we have Swedish media next.